It's all about humanity.
Hello, folks. Welcome to a VOD-only broadcast of Wartburg College Marvel Rivals. As we, there's my cursor, are going to get into this one. There's the sound. Alongside me is, do you want to get called gamertag or is it name? Do you prefer? Here, let me fix up your levels here.
I do have a gamer tag known as Swamp Shop, but most people just call me Jesus. Even people that
What is the problem here? This is always what happens. It's always the microphone just like doesn't work sometimes. Yeah, we should be good.
I also just wanted to double check to make sure it's
No. Are you on 1 or 2 actually?
I can't tell. How about now?
You were on mic 1.
I'm on 1? Okay.
There it is.
There we go. We are professionals.
I guess am always I don't know why I had to question that. I am used to having microphone 1 be the right side.
Well, are they not labeled?
They are. They have labels on the top.
There they are, yeah. Oh, I should have just put my head down then, is what you're saying. So, we are getting into the pick band phase.
Yes, so the first bans, it was Oklahoma White, the first to ban. Their first ban was Hella, I'll just go in order. Ban Hella, pick Thing, ban the Hulk, pick Jeff, which is an interesting pick. And we're going to get to their last ban.
And for those that don't know how this works, the ban means no team can pick it, and the safe pick means
It's available for all
to play.
A ban on Magneto as well.
It's the opposite of it's a reverse ban. It's making sure that the other team can't ban them essentially.
Picks for Wartburg, they're going to ban Angela, pick Loki, which I'm very surprised Loki slips through. Maragaz was a top 500 player at Loki during Season 1. Then a ban on Black Panther, pick on Emma Frost, ban on Luna Snow. So this one is also, it's going to be a weird setup as we are currently in coach view rather than spectator view. Not something that we're used to seeing, so we're not going to be able to see the outline of the other team. Actually, I don't know. Can I still do?
No, don't worry about it. I can only handle so many new things at once. It has been approximately 5 months since I've played this game.
Something like that.
I spent a good chunk of time just double checking what are the new things in this game. And let me tell you, there's a lot.
So let me get our map set. We are in Hell's Heaven. The domination map. We're shutting it off.
And we've got a pretty standard 2-2-2 composition. We've got 2 vanguards, which they behave as your tanks. They're going to be the front lines. A lot of them have abilities that make them stay alive longer, be in the front line, provide some shields, basically try to absorb some incoming damage to make it easier. Right there is a shield that we're talking about, able to move forward as they are starting to cap the point, and they look like they've got a fair amount as well, going back to defend the duelists. And now the point is actually open to be captured. Everything above was essentially just some pressure being built up. Wartburg is pushing them back as it looks like several are being dropped. 2 so far from Oklahoma have been dropped. There's a couple duelists that look to be hanging in the wings trying to find a flank.
Yeah, we'll go through the current lineups of the 2 teams. Wartburg lining up with an Emma Frost, Cloak and Dagger for Quantum Tiger, SKK with the Phoenix, Maragaz, of course, on Loki. The crunchiest is on the Squirrel Girl, Just One Gremlin on Venom. As for Oklahoma, they've got Clement Borg on Mr. Fantastic. When it comes to random names, I never know what to call them. We're just going to go C4 on Invisible Woman, who does get a push off the map onto Just One Gremlin, as Wartburg are going to seem like they're going to lose this point. Sergeant Barnes on the Psylocke. Sometimes there's too many characters in this
Psylocke,
game.
that's the name.
There's too many characters in this game already. Delman on the Thing, Toxic Relish on Emma Frost, and Rye Piggy also on Cloak and Dagger.
And Phoenix now increasing some damage. Ultimates are ready. You can see in the bottom right corner, the Q ability is a very powerful ability all around. And there's the Psylocke again in the background.
Emma Frost ult being used. You see that there's a Cloak and Dagger too. We're going to go to Quantum Tiger, who's also using the Cloak and Dagger ult.
A very good AoE damage and healing going through. Wartburg trying to get control of this point, and there is the Emma Frost ult from Wartburg's side as well, doing a good job. The ult, all it really does is kind of forces the team to pay attention to the tank, which is not always the best plan.
I will say one thing to keep in mind about Marvel Rivals, it is press Q the video game sometimes.
That you definitely want to wait for very key moments, use ultimates together. There we saw, I think, 2 or 3
it was
put
3
together.
At least by Wartburg. I have no clue how many by Oklahoma.
And the main thing I'm looking for is that Psylocke ultimate from Oklahoma. It's definitely a very powerful one that can be used. Just a lot of AoE damage. Doesn't matter who's there. It will kill somebody.
SKK on the Phoenix ult. A great use of the Mr. Fantastic shield in order to soak up that damage. When Mr. Fantastic inflates, it's more flat. He looks like a shield. As the Crunchiest uses the Squirrel Girl ult. That means no damage can be done to him, as well as he will reflect any damage that is sent his way. It acts like just a normal shield. Except the big thing is, it kind of just lasts for a certain amount of time. There's no damage capacity.
Yes.
I don't know if I've actually ever played Mr. Fantastic.
It was a beautifully timed ability right there. Oklahoma getting up to 70% now, getting really close to Wartburg's 84%. Oh, and there's the Psylocke ult that we talked about. Looks like a lot of it is getting denied by Loki's healing.
Yeah, and that's another reason that you might want to ban Loki. Here's Asgard's Might, and from Gremlin. Gets a kill there on Toxic Relish, the Emma Frost. It's back-to-back Cloak and Dagger ults.
This time the Cloak and Dagger ult is just from Wartburg's side, or is that from Oklahoma?
That was from both teams, and
okay.
Quantum Tiger still has theirs, the natural Cloak and Dagger. The ult there came
there
from
it is.
Loki.
So this is leaving a huge AoE field that is doing a bunch of damage to the enemy team and improving healing on Wartburg's side, giving them a good push, able to hold them at 99%. Wartburg pushing them back into their base, trying to keep them away. And there's the Emma Frost ult coming through. Oklahoma going for a push, have 2 on the point. Wartburg knocking out both of them.
Invisible Woman ult is up, though. You'll notice that a lot of the ults, as we go to SKK, I have to find the...
And here's the Phoenix ult coming in, managing more knockouts. Is Oklahoma going to hold the point, though? As long as they're on it, it's going to be overtime.
A triple now for SKK. Going to try to finish this Emma Frost, get the quad. Won't. With one still standing on here, it's the Mr. Fantastic, who's now in his shield, wasting time. Wartburg going to clip it down more and more. I don't think Oklahoma will touch in time.
They will not. Oh, what an exciting finish there.
Wartburg take first point here in game number 1, domination on Hell's
Oh,
Heaven.
this is a best of 3?
It's a best of 3.
That means at least one more map? I do get a little overexcited for, like, I want to see every map played.
And in case you did not know, the format of NECC Marvel Rivals is a best of 5, first to win 3 matches. It's kind of... I never know what to call them, because oftentimes when I'm like tweeting things out, I call them games. Oh, actually, speaking of which, I should probably...
Well, it'd be like game set match, right? Like,
yeah, something.
This is an entire match with...
Technically. Game.
Like this...
This is a game inside of it.
A game within a game, within a game, within a game.
Infinite bacon, no games.
We should probably get back. You were going to send something out. Are you just going to do that later now?
No, it's not really a point to it. I was going to say I should probably put something out on the socials that there won't be a stream tonight, but like that seems pretty obvious now.
I'll let you discuss that with the coach. As we get into this game, the point is not unlocked yet, and there's a Doctor Strange on the other team. I'm excited because I actually know what he does. Oh, and Emma Frost going in.
I'm on the wrong tab.
And Just Gremlin going in as well, trying to get some pressure, but does get knocked down. Oklahoma getting low, trying to back up. There is a kill for the Phoenix player.
SKK.
SKK, my bad.
It's easy. Yeah, don't worry. If you ever get lost on what to say for especially Wartburg, it's not that I can tell you.
Wartburg has capped the point, and they are just keeping them pushed back as far as they can. Oh, but
a crazy Bucky hook. It looked like it went through the box.
Almost. It definitely went around the corner. Oklahoma is continuing to try and push forward. Oh, and there's a ultimate coming through.
Ults. Everybody presses Q.
SKK not quite finding a kill, but finding a lot of damage. And there they go, toppling down. Like I maybe spoke too soon there.
Crunchiest with a nice double there, all but one. Essentially a team wipe for Wartburg as they get closer and closer to 50%. Yugatoon, Quantum Tiger, and Maragaz all have ults ready for Wartburg. Both of their supports, and I'm pretty sure that their the Oklahoma Cloak and Dagger used their ult and was killed in the midst of that team fight.
Oh, and Armed and Dangerous coming through, but almost getting nullified a little bit with that ult from
It did, and
Yoga?
It seemed like Yugatoon.
Yuga.
It seems like there might be another team wipe here. The Mr. Fantastic last one standing, and again, essentially a team wipe as Wartburg now hits 80%. Quantum Tiger still has the C&D ult.
They really know how to control this angle right here, knowing, I think it's that mindset of if they can get through into the back, it's really dangerous. Oh, and a Doctor Strange portal right onto the point. Meanwhile, Just Gremlin going through and doing some damage in the backline before they even jump through the portal.
Eye of Agamotto is out. Quantum Tiger now using the Cloak and Dagger ult. I think the goal there might have been to actually hop through the portal with the ult from Just One Gremlin.
Just causing enough chaos on the backline.
And with that, Wartburg take game number 1 in pretty decent fashion. Big win. Thank you, Galactus. Maragaz, the MVP of that one, not all that surprising again, was top 500 in the world as Loki. It was either Season 1 or 1.5. Overall, just a very good player. No other way to put that.
Here we're seeing the results page. What are we looking for here? When you look at a results page, what are some of the numbers to look at, keep in mind, different things? I mean, it's got to be more than just the kills and deaths and assists, right?
Well,
more than the KDA.
As in anything, it is you want to look at the individual stats. One thing that I like to look at specifically is the accuracy. You see there, Quantum Tiger on 90% accuracy. Kind of a lie. Cloak and Dagger is auto-aim. Same for Piggy, who did have the most healing in the game of 22,000. I think it's interesting that the Oklahoma Emma Frost actually had the most shield damage with 26,000. But also, you get damage blocked off of just taking any damage at all. So that's why you're going to see other players with damage blocked. It's not just what your shields hit, it's just how much you can take or how much your abilities, how much damage they take as well.
And we didn't talk about it that much, but it is important to point out that Emma Frost does have an ability that just gives her diamond skin, makes it so she really just so much less damage.
It is kind of absurd.
We saw Yuga get pulled in fairly early in that second round, and just instantly saw them pop
diamond
that.
form.
They knew, okay, you know what? I can't be killed here. They even had some healing going on there. I'm sure with enough damage, you could be killed, yes.
without a
But if
doubt.
you've got that healing backing you up, I just don't see how it's possible.
And I will say the most unsurprising thing, Squirrel Girl on the most damage.
Why is that surprising?
It's not surprising is what I'm saying.
Oh, not surprising.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not surprising in the slightest. Take a look at the map sets. I will turn the music back on because it gets kind of boring.
Oh,
1-0 in total score, 2-0 on that map to Wartburg. And it looks like we might be going to Central Park for map number 2.
so we saw some domination. I think it was pretty easy to see what that type of game mode is like. I think Convoy is pretty easy to explain as well. But what is Convergence? I feel like that's not a very common game mode.
So, yeah, Domination is the standard capture the point, get the whole percent. Convoy is push the payload. Convergence is the mix of both of them. It is you capture the point first, and then you have the cart to push after that. So it's essentially just, it's Convergence for 1 point.
And both teams take turns.
Yes, both teams
Yes.
take turns, as the same with Convoy. Convergence is the only game mode where it only goes till a certain number of points.
Wait, is that Central Park?
That is Central Park.
Why does it look like,
Unless I've gone crazy.
I mean, those spires there just don't look like Central Park
Oh,
unless
that's,
it's like a
It's Dracula's Castle.
that's in Central Park. My bad.
Yes.
I forgot about that very key
Yeah.
landmark there.
Notorious for it.
What a game. What a game.
As we're getting in to picks and bans.
Oh, so each map has picks and bans.
Yes, it is
Okay.
every
Okay.
single time it's picks and bans.
So what are some changes that you think might be coming through? Is it
oh
going to
my-
be the same bans? Looks like that's a very early Hella ban right there.
I am so surprised they are letting Loki through once again.
Right, because now Wartburg will have the chance to respond with the ban
big
and a save. Oh,
Yeah.
but they are banning
Angela. That is
Angela. Okay, Angela. Sorry,
Angela
that kind of
is
looked
the-
like Loki.
The newest tank. Well, it's because they're also Asgardian. I think
The horns.
technically in lore, they're Angela's sister.
So now Loki is guaranteed to be in,
Yes.
and Oklahoma will have a chance to respond.
I will say you can sort of see why they are banning Hela first off, is because SKK is very good at Hela. There is a competition between him and Electric Step to see who the best Hela is. I am not allowed to pick a side in that.
Can I pick a side? I don't know who's going to be right, but
I mean, you can. It's either Electric Step of the Rocket League team, who was also in the Rivals team for the tournament
okay.
that was last year, helped by the MVEC, or it is SKK, who is actively playing right now.
Okay.
Um,
We have a few more. Looks like a Squirrel Girl ban.
and you know what? That is the most understandable thing of all time. Quite frankly.
Followed up by Wartburg banning Black Panther and then saving Emma Frost, which honestly I think both teams are okay with that because both sides really did have a good Emma Frost player doing a good job of
Without
grabbing
yeah.
attention, blocking. We saw the damage blocked from Oklahoma was just insane.
That's also the other thing is Emma Frost is a very versatile tank in general, so it just kind of makes it an easy pick for anyone unless the other team has a very good one, and you
so
simply don't. Interesting
when
picks.
Emma Frost activates that ultimate ability,
Yes.
they are looking and they are making people look at her.
It's essentially
Is that the? Are they then able to like move that
Nope.
to include different?
Oh,
they are stuck looking in one direction.
Emma Frost can, yes.
Yes,
a
Emma Frost
penny
can.
ban is
Oh.
very interesting here, as well as it was a pick for Jeff the Shark and ban on Thor. I don't know if I said it, but also a pick for the Winter
Yes.
Soldier by Oklahoma.
And we're seeing Just One Gremlin go back to Venom,
Venom.
here.
Yeah.
He started playing Venom,
Gremlin-
and then switched to Thor. Both kind of same ideas. They like to get in the back line. They like to cause some confusion, chaos, and just do damage to the enemy backline.
And we are going to stick around with Just One Gremlin. But there is a difference there in the fact that Venom normally...
Look at that movement.
It's-
I
this
think
is-
that's the big difference.
This is exactly what I was going to say. Venom is to get around the team and play as if it was a traditional dive character, like as you would see probably a Black Panther or an Iron Fist, Psylocke, and Marvel Rivals, whereas Thor is more in the front lines, powering through everything,
Yes.
soaking up damage in order to get to the supports.
Yes.
Let's see, what's the free cam button? What's it? C. Justin Gremlin actually going to make a switch. We're going to see to who?
Oh.
Magneto. Interesting. I don't know if I've seen Just One Gremlin play Magneto before. I have seen Yugatoon. That's Yugatoon's off pick for in case Emma Frost does.
And we can tell the
banned.
enemy team has a Groot as they are pushing forward and an Emma Frost. They've got two really strong tanks just really trying to capture this point as fast as possible. We still see the Mr. Fantastic. Diamond Skin and Healing coming through. Wartburg trying to hold the line. Somebody just zipped right in, though. I missed who it was, but they might have paid for it. Oh, there's a Wolverine. Now 3 down for Oklahoma as Wartburg keeping the
4.
pressure and pushing them back even further. And that was absolutely a Wolverine I saw dive in there. It took me a second. Wasn't ready for it. And Wartburg trying to hold an angle, keep them far away from the point as possible.
Crunchiest has the Bucky ult ready.
And that is a huge ultimate. Just a lot of AoE damage. But then on top of that, if he hits anybody, it'll mark them and essentially give them an execute at what? 15?
It's
10?
not an execute. It's simply that's the range that it requires for him to get his ult again. He has a total of, I think, 5 charges of his ultimate.
Oh, it's not infinite anymore?
No, it is not infinite. There's a certain amount. And there's
Again,
also,
5
but also,
months.
it might be infinite, but at a certain point it doesn't matter because you're not going to have an influx of people enough to
Right.
reuse the ultimate. But it essentially is if you are in the splash area for the first strike, and you will get a red marking. You're going to see it as soon as here it is.
Here it goes.
You'll see the red marks around
Instantly
this other Bucky.
answered with a Luna Snow ultimate, keeping everybody healthy and alive. I spoke
think
too
it's
soon, right, Piggy?
A Jeff ult also picking up a few. Not sure who. That was Maragaz and SKK both getting swept up by that Jeff ult.
Yuga really deep in the backline, getting folks down a little bit, not able to be seen by the heal, and did get knocked out, not able to be healed. And here's the Cloak and Dagger ult, trying to keep people alive and healthy on the point. But Oklahoma just has a ton of pressure here. We'll see if they can hold it. We've got more shielding. There was a switch to...
SKK striking down on the Jeff, does solo ult there. A good job getting that support, though. Maragaz with the Loki ult ready is going to swap to that Cloak and Dagger and uses that ultimate.
Oh, that's why we saw it so many times.
Yes, because the Loki, what's it?
Copies.
Yes, copy. I actually could not think of the word copy.
Imitates. And Wartburg able to hold the line there with just a few key kills and a few key abilities. I say key abilities, but that's at least 2 or 3 ultimates used there in the defense. Meanwhile, Crunchy does have their ultimate back. And there is a nice kill. Another ultimate going through.
You see it.
Oh,
got
here
it there. And again.
With Yuga trying to keep them
Again.
locked up. And there's 3, 4.
That's going to run it out because it hit the strange shield.
Still able to get
Gets
the quad off of that Doctor Strange.
Sergeant Barnes now on to Moon Knight and Clement Bog onto Storm.
Interesting changes. They have 20 seconds to try and get some capture progress.
I just think it's interesting because I don't think Sergeant Barnes ever used their Bucky ult. There's a strange portal up in the back line. Would not be surprised to see Eye of Agamotto come out anytime soon.
And
Doing
the
it
show
slow.
by Rai Piggy, keeping Oklahoma in the front.
Maragaz goes down, and it seems Oklahoma might get this point here. SKK gets pulled into the Emma Frost ult, now sitting on 14 HP. Just One Gremlin is getting melted, gets taken down eventually. Quantum Tiger, able to barely be alive, does get taken down eventually. And
Looks
Wartburg,
like Wartburg just kind of allowing that point to be captured.
Crunchiest is using this
waiting
portal
for people
here.
to get ready.
They have to drop it soon. They are not going to get it off in time.
It does go down. They might be looking for a little bit of flank with it.
It might be, or just trying to stall even more time, but Oklahoma is going to get 2 minutes 30 seconds after capturing that first point. The only time that you do not get extra time from capturing a point or hitting a checkpoint would be during overtime. And by overtime, I mean just extra rounds. Eye of Agamotto hits quite a few. SKK, though, in the Phoenix ult.
Able
Didn't see
to
any
avoid
there.
that. Dashing around. And the ultimate coming from Moon Knight as well.
Yeah, Storm ultimate also was out. And yeah, this is a part of the game where everyone presses their Q button.
Wartburg was able to get control of the payload. Nope, it just goes right back to Oklahoma as almost everybody is dropped from the side of Wartburg. Oklahoma able to hold on. They have to get to this next checkpoint in 1 minute and 20 seconds. We'll see how Wartburg can respond.
Wartburg do have 3 ults at the ready, and one of those being the support ult of Quantum Tiger.
And we're seeing Yuga and Quantum both use it.
I actually don't hear any out of the side of Oklahoma.
There was a key kill on Oklahoma's front line, followed on both of them.
Yeah, both of the tanks down. A snipe there by SKK of the Moon Knight. We'll go to SKK, who gets the double there on Ride Piggy.
40 seconds left. As Wartburg holds this payload, it will get pushed back ever so slightly. Not a crazy amount, but
Still enough to make a difference.
2 ultimates ready for the side of Wartburg. That arm and dangerous. I know it's called something else, but that's all I hear.
It's like tentacle strike, because it's stupid. He does say armed and dangerous.
And Oklahoma trying to get on the point.
Everybody using their ults. Just when Gremlin trying to get the Luna Snow there.
And the Storm Storm ultimate coming through.
Here comes Jeff. I hear that Jeff coming.
Oh, but I think he got knocked before it could go through.
This is...
Eye of Agamotto getting shut down, not able to get that ability off.
And there it is. Wartburg hold Oklahoma to only 1 point on their attempt to push their payload.
And so now it's just a matter of time of seeing if Wartburg can push the payload farther, and whoever pushes it farther gets that win. All the bans stay the same, just like the first game. And so now Wartburg will be the one stuck in the starting point, as the enemy team will get a chance to set up.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
That's one way of putting it. More people have poked around in my brain than I care to admit.
I could erase all the damage that they have done to you in an instant.
I appreciate the offer.
I'm sad to see nobody using sprays,
The guest list.
actually, in lobbies. That was one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things to do, but also the entire Overwatch team would just load the...
Oh, I just assumed it was an Overwatch thing.
No, there's some sprays.
There are sprays in this game?
There are. There's one where it's Captain America. I think it was from some random pass they did. Aside that, no, it was the Battle Pass. This current Battle Pass.
And we're seeing pretty standard formations come through again.
But it's just the Uncle Sam, I want you pointing.
Crunchiest got a point, or got a kill already. Might have another one here.
There it is,
They
Yuga
do.
too.
Wartburg quickly finding pressure. and getting onto the point. Trying to find some of those key damage dealers. Getting another one. I can't even tell who that... Oh, that was
on
Storm.
And a team wipe out of Wartburg, as they're going to get this point quite early on.
And that just means more time to push the payload.
Let's see what Gremlin's up to.
So I believe they still get like a minute. Yeah, they get
It's
plenty of
2:30.
time added.
2 minutes, 30 seconds added on. Here's just
Gremlin
one
going
Gremlin.
in, trying to find some damage, getting stunned up a little bit, and just zipping on out after applying some pressure.
You see that blue tint on Venom? That's his. They just decided we're going to give Venom extra health on an ability for no reason.
I believe it is based on how many he hits, but there's a ton of people right there getting grabbed and slowed.
There it is again, that blue tint on him. Crunchiest with the Bucky ult at the ready. You see that blue line there. That's all that Wartburg has to cross. Maragaz uses the Cloak and Dagger ult. I think it's getting matched currently by Sergeant Barnes, also on Cloak and Dagger. Double support ult being used, or excuse me, I think it is just the one support ult being used.
Getting pushed out a little bit. And the Storm ultimate coming through.
There's Cloak and Dagger ult number 2.
And a
Oh, they're on
Lunas,
they're on quad support is Oklahoma.
and here's the Phoenix ult from SKK.
Just waiting to strike. There it is.
Finding a moment, doing a bunch of damage, getting a kill onto C4. Meanwhile, the ultimate from Yuga, keeping them somewhere, keeping them preoccupied with ult for ult is where we go. Armed and Dangerous getting one kill. We'll find a second.
And there it is. There's the Bucky experience. You press Q, you win the game. And Wartburg is going to take it here.
Well, you forgot steps 2 through 4. Press Q again. Press Q again.
That's that's true.
And just like that, they get as far as they need to. This time we don't need to hang out in the post-match screen probably as long.
Yeah, certainly a little bit more less stats. Here it is. Once again, Maragaz on the Loki. It really is surprising to see, but also a little bit of that might also be the new team up that Hella has with Namor. I actually don't know what it all entails. I just know that they have a team up, I'll be quite honest.
I think it's like extra damage or something.
And I think it's Namor.
I mean, every team up does have
it's
damage.
abilities, yes. But I think it's currently the one Namor has switched around who gives him an extra squid at least every 2 seasons. At first it was Bruce Banner and Hulk. Now it's Bruce Banner. Before that, I think it was Emma Frost. And I don't know if Hella's team up currently gives him an extra squid. But you see here, Maragaz now with the most healing in the game. Quantum Tiger following that up as number 2. Crunchiest, the only one with a quad kill, the only one with more than at least 2, more than a double kill. Also had the highest amount of final hits. Toxic Relish picking up the most block damage on 36,000. Yeah, just a few things there for Wartburg as they now lead 2-0. Take a look at that map list once again. You see it there, 2-1 in the Knights' favor.
Title Dirge. Hella channels energy of the undead to Emperor Namor. When Namor strikes with his trident, a spectral water column erupts at the target area, slowing enemies' hit. Whenever Hela or Namor assist in a KO, an invulnerable undead monstro spawns at the fallen enemy's position,
Goodness.
automatically attacking the nearest foe for a short time before vanishing.
So it's
For those at home that did not understand what I just said there,
goodness,
don't
that's
worry.
absurd.
I don't, but Chris is just
So
completely confounded.
typically, I don't know if it still is a team up, but it used to be a team up at least. Whenever Hela gets a final hit, she
Leaves a crow.
yes, she leaves a crow, and when it is
And then, like all birds, the crow explodes.
yeah. If Loki or Thor were to die during that time period, again, I don't know if this team up is still here. They would just simply respawn as soon as Hela got a final hit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was at half health. I can't remember that specifically, but they respawned in.
Makes sense.
And now with Namor, it's when either of them gets what was it? He could throw
when he throws his trident. So my guess is you activate the team up, you throw the trident,
Yes.
and then just more AoE splash.
AoE splash, but it's crazy that when both of
Get
them
it.
get the kill, an extra squid spawns. That's invulnerable, it said, right?
Oh, that's what the okay.
That's what Monstro is.
yeah.
Monstro is the squids. Yes.
Okay.
That
Why not
is-
just call them squids?
That's a great.
You know,
well,
no,
You know, I
not
I
my
don't
place.
I don't read the comics. I play the video games.
And so we are waiting for the next
It will be
map.
Yggdrasil.
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 I do love that name. There's something about that name that's just
The listen, the Norse kind of just went crazy when they named stuff. That's kind of awesome too, because they just put letters in there for no reason.
I won't say for no reason, but it is
I guess
it is
when
a
translated.
very cool names come out of that mythology very frequently. I would agree.
I could like the name Thor. Granted, we have all the media associated with it now, but like that's a big buff dude who goes around beating people up.
I do know
Thor?
somebody with the first half of that description, but not the second.
Here we go.
Pick man.
We get to look at the dark screen for about probably a minute now, because it always takes forever to load.
This. Well, I mean, we have to load in clearly.
Yeah, that's true, but like
Everybody has to load in.
you could at least make it look a little prettier.
There we go. That's prettier.
I see it there 2-0 in favor of Wartburg. One more win, and they take this in a sweep. Currently sitting 2-1 on the season. Oklahoma has yet to win a game. Excuse me, Oklahoma White specifically. That is what this squad is. Have yet to win a game so far this season. I hear
somebody popping off. I don't know if that's this game related. Oh, Loki ban. I
Yes.
don't think they'd be popping off for that.
I think they might be, because it will leave Hella open for SKK. They're going to ban Black Panther.
Oh, true.
Are we going to see the pick for Hella? I'm doing a drum roll, by the way. You can't see it because it's...
Yep,
There
that
it
is
is.
a safe pick for Hella. I really do like this format. I don't see many games that have a format like this.
The only problem is that it takes forever.
Oh, you have not sat through enough League of Legends.
Okay,
pick
well,
bans.
I actually just heard that League has also changed the way they did it. They have the standard bans.
Yeah, but I'm not here for League.
That's also true.
Because this is still faster. This is
This
100%
that is true.
faster.
That is true. They actually... there
Ooh, a
is-
Magneto pick
Interesting.
for
And there was-
Oklahoma.
And the thing is that Gremlin did actually a very good job on Magneto last time out. There's a ban on Namor, nullifying that team up. I don't
Right.
think that Wartburg was really going to go for the team up. I haven't seen a single Namor pick out of them all season so far.
And here we could see some things like another Black Panther ban. Oh, no, we already see that. Never mind. Angela.
Yes. There's
But we
Angela.
might see a Squirrel Girl. Emma Frost.
pick,
Makes sense. Makes sense.
which is really surprising, seeing as both teams use Emma Frost, why a pick is being used there. But also, Wartburg doesn't really roll through too many characters. They stick to what works quite often.
Mm-hmm.
which-
I mean, that's part of the conversation. Do you really want to have to use a lower tier hero?
Yeah.
And if you're comfortable with something, why force yourself to be pushed off of it?
It's very true. Mantis pick there for Oklahoma. Now,
We did see a little bit of her in the first game and a little bit at the end.
Yeah, when they
there.
were running the 4 support setup. One thing that I will say is there's the Venom ban. You can miss out on a ban that has happened to one team that Wartburg played earlier this season, where if you just simply don't pick in time, you don't get your ban.
Yeah, that definitely sucks.
And a ban
especially
on Jeff the
with
Shark. I know
All
Quantum,
the bans we see here, like honestly, I think each team is doing a good job of kind of assessing different strengths that the other team has, and it's just kind of forcing them to make tough decisions. And here we see both Squirrel Girl and Winter Soldier are left up, so I think both sides really do appreciate both of those characters.
Jeff being the last ban, and by Wartburg. I know Quantum Tiger is going to be a little sad about that. He has been constantly saying how he could simply just play Jeff in the games, and he did at one point, and it did work quite well, actually, for him.
We're seeing a bunch of different picks on the side of Wartburg with Rocket the Raccoon, very fun support character. Hulk, that I was just about to point out. I swear I was going to point that out. Just one gremlin. Nope. Of course, the moment I point it out, immediately switches to Thor.
Yep. That is one thing. Gremlin is not afraid to change character. Is very versatile, and really in any game that he plays, he kind of isn't afraid to change things up. As we get ready.
An important thing about Thor, you can see those 3 hammers there. It's essentially power-ups for his abilities, but he only has 3 of them, so he's got to kind of spend them wisely. Certain things will give them back, but he's got to be very particular about when he's using them. Just staying in the front, trying to soak up. Oh, does look like he gets knocked out, but I assume there's a Hela revive that happened.
It does seem like it. Well, I have.
And Oklahoma
oh, no,
making some steady
rocket
progress.
respawn beacon.
Oh, rocket respawn beacon. My bad.
Yes. You see it there? That's the recharging ability.
Yes, a very long
Quantum Tiger.
cooldown, but very crucial to keep somebody on the field.
Crunchy is
Gremlin.
already getting the Squirrel Girl ult out.
Gremlin did get knocked out. 1 for 2 so far for Wartburg as they're pushing Oklahoma back. Magneto Shield trying to salvage the retreat as he gets pulled back in. Looks like, is that Yuga in the front line?
Yugatun, yes, all the way up in the front, the Emma Frost.
And Wartburg manages to get access to the payload. We're seeing some armor beacons on there as SKK finds a snipe on Sergeant Barnes.
Hela on Hela. SKK also does have the Hela ult at the ready.
And there it goes. Crows being launched. Meanwhile, we've got an ultimate from Oklahoma, but able to get 1 kill. Magneto with his ultimate. Hela getting out of the way.
Everybody pressing the Q key.
Invisible Woman putting up a barrier to just make it harder to see what's going on. Eye of Agamotto does get 1 knocked out, it looked like.
I actually did not know that Emma Frost Diamond Form stopped her from getting affected by Eye of Agamotto.
Oh, meanwhile, Sergeant Barnes, Hela going for damage, letting Oklahoma get control again, and they're pushing the payload forward. Wartburg trying to hold a nice little alley, but
Yeah,
Oklahoma finding them.
The problem there is that has nothing to do with being on point at all. Oklahoma still moving in closer and closer. Just one Gremlin diving in.
Getting frozen up a little bit as a portal from some Doctor Strange went through.
Oh, I didn't even realize that Yugatun had swapped to the Strange. Quantum Tiger using the Rocket Raccoon ult.
Just giving everybody a lot more damage, a lot more firepower.
On top of that, it also the
allowing
healing.
almost a team wipe to go through for Wartburg.
It's interesting to see that Oklahoma is resorting to the triple healer. Not really something that we've seen that often here in NECC play. And I also would not be surprised if we're going to see a portal dropping down soon from Oklahoma. Spoke too soon. They're taking the front line approach. Yugatun is there to defend it. I do believe Just One Gremlin is in the back line. Had an exile on the Invisible Woman. Is trying to get out of there before the banners. They get knocked back to banner.
More
Crunchy
ultimates coming through. Yuga has their ultimate now and uses it. I cannot tell how effective it was in this situation as
Mega,
people are playing
Mega,
safe.
I actually don't know what this ult is called, but it's just
Monster.
big ol' Hulk.
Monster Hulk.
Gets the double there.
Jumps back into the Invisible Woman wall.
For as long as it lasted, at least.
Finding the last 2 tanks. Tanks without supports do go down eventually.
Jumping in. Can't get there in time. Can any of the Oklahoma players to extend the overtime? I accidentally hit tab there. Let's look at the stats.
Time to switch things up, including which
13k healing for Quantum Tiger.
you'll need a tough
15k blocked by Yugatun.
Oh yeah, we need to hold that up more often. Oh, it's gonna reset now though, isn't it?
No, it keeps it going.
Oh, it keeps it going, so we can just keep seeing.
Yes, but the problem is no idea how Oklahoma has done at all.
Well, Toxic Relish is 6-3-2. Colty Boy is 6-3-0. We see a little bit there.
We see a little bit, but not the information that I. Eight,
You're used to.
8 final hits for SKK on Hella, whereas just one Gremlin has 7.
Okay, seeing Yugatun 0% accuracy. I know that's not really an indicator because
It's because of the character swap.
Yeah, it's the character swap.
It's on whichever character you are.
But it's
currently
just
playing.
it's funny to see, like, those are the numbers I put out. And we do see Yuga on Groot now. One of my personal favorites.
the crunchiest on Black Widow. As we're gonna take a look
Interesting.
up there with the rest of the team.
A bit of a sniper character, as we can see the scope.
You say a bit of the sniper characters because the sniper character.
Does have some mobility put in, not a whole lot. As really going to be relying on the tanks to get openings in.
Just a
Speaking
gremlin.
of which,
sneaking in the
just
back line,
one
completely
gremlin.
untouched.
Getting that opportunity. If everybody's focused on Hulk, then nobody's focused on the sniper.
Almost got that knock there on the cloak and dagger of C4.
Oh, and Yugatun
There it
did
is.
switch back.
Luna Snow. You see it there, not that far that Wartburg has to travel to take game number 3, complete the sweep.
And they are getting the payload moving forward. Just one gremlin staying in the back line where they like to be, getting a kill with some help.
And we're just gonna... And Wartburg will take it. Only one ult used, and that was that Squirrel Girl ult before Wartburg takes the game.
Wait, is that it?
That is it.
That's it? But that was an epic victory, as we just heard there.
Galactus.
Really exciting games here. And SKK as the MVP for this round.
Yeah, it's interesting how both the characters that were first bans were the ones who eventually got MVPs from Wartburg. First, it was Maragaz on the Loki getting the MVPs, eventually banned first in this one. SKK, his favorite of Hella, banned first in the first 2 games, gets MVP here, and that'll do it. As Wartburg take this one quite easily on the night. And that will, you see the final scores there. That will be all here. I guess I can't really say have a great night because it's a
You can
VOD.
still say have a great night.
Yeah, but what if they're watching it in the morning?
Well, they can still have a good night eventually.
Hey, I could do the Truman Show. Have a good what is it? Good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Sure.
I'm not gonna do that.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much to tuning in to the VOD here for Wartburg Esports Marvel Rivals. Let's see when their next game is as they take down Oklahoma White, moving to 3-1 on the season. That is if League OS loads fast enough. If not, I'm just going to. There it is. This is my favorite part about League OS, is that it loads fast some of the time, but not all of the time, but some of the time.
That's your favorite part?
I like to lie sometimes. I don't know what else to say about it. Then we're taking on Missouri State. That'll be on the 21st, just a week from today. I guess being uploaded, it would be. Thank you once again, and have a great one.
And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun